Story time. Once upon a time, a sacred human was born to live by love. When did we lose being human? When did we become scared, scarred, silenced? Break the dogmas, free yourself. Break the cycles, break the molds, break the stigmas. Why fear change when you see that life is living in frequent evolution? You will begin to live. Ready? Let the road trip begin. Say goodbye to essentialism, egoism, control, corruption, judgment, manipulation, aggression, cruelty, deception, drama, exploitation. Our person from a tantric view is composed of two polarities, two unique energies consisting of the sacred feminine and masculine. These two energies form the embodiment of a sacred human. What I discovered by creating the sacred masculine mantras is simple. Empowerment through acceptance, male or female, we are all composed of both energies. Together, we become quintessential sacred humans capable of the unimaginable. Welcome to Heartspace. Take a moment and breathe deeply 3 times, please. You're invited, by the way. Take the challenge. Practice each of the following mantras for 30 days and free yourself from the chokehold of yesterday's. Love Shot Affirmation. Each affirmation has been downloaded to me during creation of each digital slide without thought. Handwrite this on post notes and place it where you will see it the most. On your mirrors, fridge doors, car dash. Put it in your wallet, wherever you're going to see it the most. Keyword download. Each matching keyword is a mental trigger mapped to the associated affirmation and mantra. When practicing each mantra, focus in the keyword and its presence during that 24-hour period of practice, or each time you practice the associated mantra. My name is Gary, and welcome to the journey of the sacred human. Let's begin. Being kind is not hard. Opening our hearts, a little harder. But the return? Wow! A smile is worth more than all the diamonds of the world. The most important mantra is always the first one. Kindness. Repeat after me. I am a sacred human that is gentle, kind, sensitive, and strong with all my vulnerability. Blind, sees no color. Deaf, hears no language. Mute, speaks no harm. I am none of the above. Acceptance. I am a sacred human who has embraced a journey of healing, who guides others to heal, no matter color, creed, or gender. We are all mystical humans. When we let go of ego, we can breathe in life to its fullest, feeling free to offer the self without expectations. Unselfishness. Repeat after me. I am a sacred human who is caring without need, who is mystical without ego, who just is. If I stay down, I miss the most magical part of living. Life. Resilience. You know the drill. Repeat after me. I am a sacred human that even when broken, sick, or sleeping wants to see the light and sometimes manages to see. The simplicity and bliss is not in what we own or can give. It is in and with presence of heart. Fulfillment. I am a sacred human whose highest ambition is rooted to the simplicity of bliss. Inner peace is an entitlement of self-love. It's never far from reach. We just need to listen with heart and get out of our heads. Peacefulness. I am a sacred human who seeks with temperance peace within, who embraces awareness, acceptance, and release with each step forward. I've seen the system from inside out. A system that is supposed to be for the people and with the people. Therefore, I stand up for the injustices and stand for change. Clarity. I am a sacred human who rebels against the system because I know it has never been healthy. I am still learning in each and every second of my existence because I choose to live in the here and the now, not yesterday or tomorrow. This is the path of shareable wisdom. Wisdom. I am a sacred human who is wise and can be a poet, writer, teacher, musician, laborer, and artist. I can be anything I want to be. Every moment spent walking through life, I remain conscious of presence. And you? We are equals in strength and weakness. Neither is superior or inferior, but together, wow! Awareness. I am a sacred human who is conscious, who knows irrelevant of gender. We've all lost with the patriarchy. The dance of life, whether as two or just as one, is a ballet where even with broken toes, the dance remains. Music fluid and flowing, so continue and dance like nobody's watching. Fluidity. I am a sacred human who likes to dance, sing, or make life a party with just one. Be it the self or love of heart, I remain whole. When I connect with my inner child, the world becomes my playground where I can create the impossible. Still with me? Come a little closer. Attentiveness. I am a sacred human who lets his inner child hurt with love, who listens and listens to him, who empowers each by love. Memories will always be, and everyone hurts sometime. But hurt teaches us something. The gift of courage to be stronger and fiercer for another day. Courageousness. I am a sacred human who refuses to be a slave of my own wounds, and despite the pain, cleans it, healing patiently with love and courage. I'm fully in with presence with those that have entered my gifted heart space, offering the whole of my person respectfully, tenderly, and voluntarily. Thoughtfulness. I am a sacred human who comes from the stars that remembers and knows the power of my hands, heart, and wings. Everyone becomes present when the sun shines. But what becomes of you when the winds howl in the midst of the darkness along the winding path we call life? Intuitiveness. I am a sacred human who knows my intuition and uses it as a compass and light along the path of life. To be free in heart and mind is to live in frequent evolution, learning to love by letting others voluntarily evolve. Life plus love. Freedom. I am a sacred human who is a free man that shares my freedom because I don't know any other way to live. Stand strong with those of heart. Show courtesy, presence, and respect when shortcomings arise with compassion, understanding, and love. Protectiveness. I am a sacred human who is protective and knows how to read my beloved ones, for I don't wish to change them, simply accompany them. Hey, come here for a second. Just a little bit closer. A little closer. Now take a selfie. Now look closely. Just a little closer. There you are. See? You really are enough because you are the greatest gift of all. Now that I've got your attention, Mantra 17. Wholesomeness. I am a sacred human that doesn't need anything as I am complete with myself and know I am everything I want to be and wish to be. Take each step with knowing where you have been, for your footprint is your memory and another's point of legacy. Let's all begin with a little gentleness. I am a sacred human who's the spirit of fire, flowing like water on this woman's land, caressing like the wind, and loving without hurry. When I watch the dance of life, I begin to see that living respectfully with all life is the greater gift of our humanity. All life matters. Ready? Respectfulness. I am a sacred human who, through others' eyes, sees that respectfully loving all life on earth, big or small, life is love. Nothing wrong with striving for perfection, because dreams are free. But letting perfection say you've arrived at being perfect means you're a god. One of my favorites, Bury the Eagle. Perfectionism. I am a sacred human who is perfectly imperfect, who knows it is in my imperfections that my beauty and uniqueness will be found. Nothing is ever a perfect balance, for there is always the presence of the unknown. But with awareness, we find compromises without sacrifice, remaining sensitive and true. Maybe you've all been waiting for this one. How about throwing a little bit of balance into our lives? That's right, I'm a sacred human who is sensitive, who knows how to receive, who gives balanced love. We are born to understand and be understood. So I listen with presence of kindness, openness, and thoughtful intent. The power of intention. I am a sacred human who listens, who speaks with good intent and good thought. Nobody plays the same tune, but together we can create the most wonderful music and life. Say after me, empowerment. I am a sacred human who lives and let lives, for I cannot change others. I can only empower. When I look into the eyes of my captured heart, I find the mirror to my soul in my most vulnerable state. I am pure, I am raw, I just am. Me. Intimacy. I am a sacred human who lives sexuality as a sacred act, as it's a gift where I can create the purest, most unimaginable alchemy. I am open to all, but only I can fit comfortably in my shoes. But in a moment of need, my shoes are yours. Accessibility. I am a sacred human who has clear feelings, who is accessible, who is open and receptive. I am the holder of my destiny, a path I have chosen to always see in the now. For if needed, if I can, and if I may, then all's good to just be. One of the hardest of all is sacrifice. I am a sacred human who holds space in the present for the self, for others in the here and now, never sacrificing the self. I dealt with the baggage of yesterdays. This way I can continue to smile with the divinity of my person in all of my glory, as the gift that I have become. To be in the negative, to be pessimistic. Wow. But optimism, that's a wow. Because I am a sacred human who can walk barefoot with little luggage, for yesterday is but memories, and the tomorrows have yet to come. To be tender is to be vulnerable to brokenness. But having seen the depth of heartbreak, I realized it's okay to be vulnerable. Because I am of emotional intelligence, and as human, I will always be. Tenderness. I am a sacred human who can be tender and wild at the same time, who hasn't been domesticated, who walks aside the confines of the defined, dogmas, molds, and stigmas of the cold and heartless with courtesy, presence, and respect. When I am connected with Heartspace, I seek collaboration, comfort, communication, counsel, and kindness, and connection. I am a sacred human whose life is an art, who charms by his gifts and not by my faults, for I am a sacred of this sacred earth. I choose to live in frequent evolution while letting others voluntarily evolve. Life plus love. Welcome to all the new sacred human beings. I hope you enjoyed my presentation and all the little quirkiness and the animations and the little giffies and all the little stuff that I throw into it that just had a little bit of visual impact, and it's done in a way that if you really have seen it, which you have, even if you don't think you have, you did. It's a visualization, and it actually is part of the affirmations, because the visual impact of everything also has a meaning. And so if it's a little heart off to the one side, a little bird off to this side, maybe it's the background sounds of rushing waterways. Everything within all of these presentations is done with intent. And I love doing it And the more and more, unfortunately, I'm a recovering perfectionist, and I'm trying to get outside of my perfectionism and to allow those little quirky mistakes just be there. But it gets the best of me sometimes, so you'll have to just bear with me on that one. Point is, welcome to what ShotgunLove is. It is about Heartspace. It is about sharing messages that I believe can make it a better place for you. Starting with yourself, because everything starts with you. And when we embrace ourselves with emotional intelligence, and look, our minds spin out of place. I know what it's like, people. I've been there, been down to the brokenness. I've been down so deep. That'll be for another conversation. Point is, get out of the head. Get into the heart. It hurts. Yes, I do. I know it does. Ouch, 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 ouch. But reach out. Find the tools that work. If these mantras help and make it better for you, power to you. I think they will. So go out there. Be a kinder human being. Be a better human being to yourself. Be just human. And welcome to the human race and a new generation that has begun, and especially with our Mother Earth, because she's got just as much importance as all of us pesky humans walking on the face of her skin. So let's have a little consideration for our host that helps us survive. Peace out. My name's Gary. ShotgunLove.